Hello, my good people. How are you doing today? Dominic here, and welcome to my health talk show today, weekend edition, right? Yes, so today there is something we want to talk about. And this something is about one of the conditions that sometimes people find so embarrassing to talk about, right? This is a condition we call bromodosis, or simply let's call it smelly feet. Umeikutana na watu ambao wananuka miguu sana, right? That's what we want to talk about today, right? Yes, sometimes it's very normal for people to sweat. Sweating is a normal biological process of the body. Everyone sweats. But then we have some people, once they sweat their feet, they become so smelly. So we are going to look at some of the main causes for this condition and the preventive measures or treatment, right? All right. So in simple terms, the causes of smelly feet, one is what we call bacterial buildup in the skin, especially on those areas that especially can accumulate sweat, in between the toes. Yes. So when bacteria builds up, it can cause that kind of smelling, especially if that area is moist all the time. That is one thing. Another thing is about what we call fungal infection, especially what we call arthritis foot is one of the fungal infection that normally affects the in between the toes. It can also cause that kind of smelly feet. There are very many fungal infection of the skin that it can cause this, but that one is the main one. Then we also saw having what we call poor hygiene. Kuna watu hawaogi miguu yao ama waoshi miguu, right? Or some people don't dry up well their feet once they get a shower. So that kind of moisture, when it builds up, it ends up making the feet get smelly. Then also sometimes not changing your socks. Mtu anarudia socks mara kadhaa. That can also cause smelly feet. Also putting closed shoes for a long period of time. We have people, maybe by the nature of their work, they're on their shoes for a long period of time, and this can make a lot of heat, moisture building up, and it can cause those kind of smell feet. So those are the main causes. Now we look at what we call the preventive measures, or what we call treatment. So apparently there are very many things, but there are around 10 ways you can be able to prevent smelly feet. One is keeping the feet clean and neat. That is one. So make sure your feet are clean and neat. Another thing is using soap and sometimes scrubbing brush to scrub your feet after washing. You can also make sure that your nails are clean and cut, especially toenails. Make them to be short, because sometimes if they are long and they accumulate a lot of dirt in between, they can cause that smell feet. Make sure you remove hard skin, especially from your feet. You can use ile mawe ya kusugua. Is it called pumice? Yeah, something of the nature. So you can use that. Change socks regularly. Don't always put socks for a long period of time, especially once you have reached your house. Make sure you put off your shoes, put off your socks. Make sure there is a good aeration of your feet. Also, have at least 2 pairs of shoes or more. Sometimes if you keep on repeating your shoes day in, day out, you may end up attracting this kind of smell feet. Also, use the socks that can absorb moisture. Sometimes moisture builds up in your feet. So if you use some socks that can absorb that moisture, it can prevent that kind of smell feet. Also, another thing is wearing open shoes in warm weather, especially when the weather is a bit warm. make sure at least you use open shoes for some time. Another thing is avoiding tight shoes. So we have some people who use very tight shoes all the time. This can lead into someone having smelly feet. And also apply antifungal creams, if especially you have a skin fungal infection. Sometimes arthritis foot, you can use antifungals, both topical and even the oral medications, right? So there are many ways you can be able to prevent this kind of an embarrassing problem. You know, smelling feet is something that can make someone get so much embarrassing, even visiting friends in your house. You know, you reach the house, people are there, you are smelling feet, you start seeing people opening shoe or rather opening windows. So yes, that is about the smell feet. So if you have this kind of a problem and you need help, find time, see your doctor, find out if there is any problem that can be sorted out, right? On my next episode, I will talk about what we call bromohydrosis. So bromohydrosis, basically, this is now the general body odor, ama general unpleasant body smell. Kuna watu naturally their body have a very unpleasant smell. So that will be on my next talk show, right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. As I always say, health is wealth. Have a nice weekend. Thank you.